Hello and welcome back to the third and final part of our Matrix film trilogy look back, and today
Why is this trilogy still going?
we're doing the worst one. This is Matrix Revolutions from 2003.
Yay.
Whoop. And okay, let's not beat around the bush any longer. Remember, okay, there's no special editions, again, that I know of, not that it really matters. So, have you got your DVDs or Blu-rays ready before the Warner Brothers logo starts?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's get on with it then. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And now a little.
Come on, Dwibs. We're gonna make it somehow.
I hope bloody so.
I apologize. Apparently we're
hopefully-
watching Green Lantern.
Hopefully, this will have a little more to make fun of, whereas Reloaded was just plain boring.
Reloaded.
Reloaded,
That's
whatever.
what they should have. That's what they should have called.
Fusion between.
Sorry.
That's what they should have done. They should have made.
I
Should have
even-
made this just one film and called it Revoluted.
I haven't even
Can you imagine
I haven't even
Dwibs, if
sta-
someone...
I haven't even started
Sure.
drinking alcohol yet, and yet I'm already fumbling for my words.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, Dwibs, if someone does like a job they made for The Hobbit, where like it condensed the whole trilogy in a 4-hour unique new movie or something?
I'd rather watch that than these two.
And now the movie exploded into a supernova.
Already. Oh.
Okay, I
That was
don't
just
get...
It's just them showing off their big budget again.
Hmm.
And after Jupiter Ascending, I'll be surprised if they ever get a big budget again.
Yep. Hopefully. Hopefully they'll never get work again, because honestly... Ugh.
Okay.
Gee, I wonder why. You're just watching green things falling. It's like a screensaver.
Which is interesting, because one of the most popular screensaver downloads at the time was the Matrix screensaver.
I know.
And after this film, no one even bothered downloading one of these screensavers. I mean, how barely anyone watched this film.
Oh, hi, Trinity, yeah, that's it.
And some girl.
Just some girl.
Yeah.
She's
So,
just a girl who's just some girl.
Okay, so in case you need a bit of a recap, at the end of Reloaded, Neo stopped the Sentinels outside the Matrix with some made-up powers, but he fell into a coma. And apparently they're going to say at the moment his brain receptors are pretty much what they would show if he was jacked into the Matrix, but he's not.
It won't be easy. The code.
Can you imagine, like all 20 people in the theatre that bothered to watch these films, bothered to watch this film, just sitting there bored, like, oh my god, this is going to be the whole movie, innit?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not saying Revolutions was a flat-out bomb, but it didn't make anywhere near as much as even the first film.
Mm-hmm.
And it was mostly because of its bigger budget.
Again, I have to say, just like in the previous movie, because it will happen also in this movie, compared to the first one, in these two sequels, the people, the actual characters, do not do much. It's almost all talking or a long action scene.
Yeah.
It's not fragmented like the first movie, where a lot happened.
Yeah, Tio, if you thought that highway chase from Reloaded was long, just wait till you see the Zion fight.
Oh god.
Well, at least I hope it... yeah, I
Let's
remember
move
this.
forward with a purpose.
If I recall... Oh my god. If I recall, at least it's something like, they try to make it epic, a la Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, well, they tried to make the other one epic. Look what happened there.
Oh boy, Seraph. Who's Seraph? Oh, this guy. Okay.
The Chinese guy.
He has a name?
Wait,
He's
did
something
they even
relevant.
say his name? Oh god, these scenes.
This scene makes not only does this scene makes no sense whatsoever, and
It's pointless.
exactly. I was about
And
to say.
also about the Chinese guy, Pedro. I know it's a bit of a generalization, but you can tell when when a story dwells into fan fiction theory when previously discarded secondary characters becomes relevant.
Yeah.
I am racist.
Mobile. Anagram for limbo. Ha 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 ha. How clever. I actually didn't notice that until the Nostalgia Critic brought it up.
Me neither, because I was focusing on this gremlin thing.
Whatever they were trying to talk about here, I don't know what they're saying.
Karma, blah blah. Karma, love, blah
They
blah blah.
get the definition of karma wrong, but we'll get to that later.
Okay, so yeah, yada yada yada. Gloria Foster passed away. Let's just give them, as Confused Matthew said in his review, let's give the Wachowskis a get out of jail free card on this one.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because Confused Matthew actually brought up something interesting during this scene in his review. The justification for why the Oracle looks different, they literally had to make that up on the fly, which is understandable. However, the contrivedness of this change is no more contrived than any of the other plot points in these sequels, which makes both me and Confused Matthew wonder if both movies were made up on the fly.
Feel like it.
It will make sense in context, I suppose.
I'm gonna be honest, I prefer the other actress to Gloria Foster.
I think she does a fine work. It's not...
Yeah, I know, it's just, I know replacement, they couldn't really do much about it, but...
If I recall, we used the same voice actress for both actresses, so it was fine, at least for my version.
Okay.
Yeah. We over here in Portugal, we don't dub live action movies. We only dub. Well, we do.
Yeah, I'm sorry to sound like a dick, Pedro, but every time I hear something, like a serious movie in Spanish or Portuguese, it sounds like a fucking sitcom.
Trust me, Teo. That's just language difference. I'm pretty sure if I listened to a movie in Italian, I would laugh at it.
I agree. Also.
That's just language. That's just cultural / language differences. It's normal.
I suppose so.
like here in Portugal, we only dub live action movies when they're family films, like the Muppet movies and shit like that. But when it comes to films like this, no, we don't dub movies. We mostly just dub animated films. But the Spanish people because the DVDs I own of these movies, I have the Spanish dub in them, and it doesn't interest me because the interesting thing is that but before there were porn channels here in my country, there was a thing that wrong in channel 18 where every weekend at midnight, channel 18, which was a channel for television sales and shit like that, changed into a porno channel. Okay, it was only at midnight and shit. So it became a contrary and it was a Spanish one. So we always got Spanish porn in that regard. Hold on, let me just trust. This is gonna build up into the Matrix. I'm going somewhere with this. Don't worry, guys. So we got into that. Channel 18, it was known as the Spanish porn thing and stuff here in Portugal, So basically, every time I watch a movie like this dubbed in Spanish, I immediately start thinking they're gonna start having sex at some point.
Yeah.
because all the Spanish voices sound the same to me. They sound exactly like the same voices that I hear in Spanish pornos. Trust me, Dwibs. It's much easier for me to enjoy these movies if I switch over to the Spanish dub.
Yeah.
Tú no pertences aquí.
Again, these machine people are actually more emotive than Neo, the human.
That's
So you're telling me that Great Tiger made a family and after he stopped punching out Little Mac?
Sure, why not?
And they're banging on about stuff only the Wachowskis thing sounds clever.
Blah blah blah, philosophy, blah 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 blah, religion.
No. So
symbolism,
allow me to correct you, Teo. Pseudo philosophy.
Oh my god.
Why would you even care? You don't even know him.
Okay, Mobile seems to be an anagram for Limbo, but that Ave...
Avenue.
Avenue.
Oh,
Limbo
okay.
Avenue.
Oh god.
Okay, stop making this conversation any more complicated than it needs to be. Basically, we can survive because love, the power of love, as just like in the first movie. Stop trying to make it look this is actually smart or deep because it's not.
Pedro, you're 12 years too late.
I know, but that's kind of my function here.
You know
as
what
a
they say,
commentator.
Dwibs, better late than never.
Oh, God. Yeah, this scene goes on for a while.
It's funny because Ken Reeves literally spoke almost no words. Look at that! He almost... All this dialogue is basically great tigers spouting this bullshit.
Fun fact, you know that guy there?
You know another thing that I would like to mention, by the way.
Isn't the same ghost in Ghost movie that teaches Patrick Swayze how to be a ghost?
No, that guy there, he was in Mad Max 2 and 3.
I actually met this character, the Train Man, for the first time in Enter the Matrix, because he was in Enter the Matrix. He showed up for like 5 seconds, and it was just as confusing there as he is here.
Goody.
Wait, how can this guy run faster than...
Because he's the Train Man, and as we're going to learn in a moment,
he uses a sonic program.
he has special powers whenever he's in a train station. He has field advantage.
Comes with the territory.
His run's so goofy.
He's the Train Man.
Also, he has a revolver with infinite. What the hell?
You see, Dwibs. He's the train type. Therefore, he has advantage. He has power advantage in train fields.
And also a revolver with infinite ammo.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
couldn't you guys just jump over?
Oh god, we're still here.
Oh god. Oh god, not again. So, I don't know if I made this clear earlier. If you're wondering what point the scene serves, ask the Wachowskis, because I don't know.
Yep. Also, you know one thing that whatever. If you I'm gonna say something that's gonna happen later on in the movie, but whatever. If you have never seen this movie, you should not be watching a commentary of it anyway. So here's the thing. One thing that I always hated about this movie is that how they have Seraph shoot guns, which I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but from what we've seen of him in Reloaded, he always felt like to me like the kind of guy who doesn't use guns.
He uses martial arts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I know that he doesn't have much of a character, but still, I don't know. It feels wrong to me.
Ah, look, Neo's being nice. I'll carry that bag for you.
Ugh.
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry.
You know, I've seen Mad Max 3 earlier. I don't know whether... I'm not sure whether Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome was a step up or compared to this. For that guy, I actually think Revolutions might be a step down for him from Mad Max 3. Again,
You're arguing with a guy that can enter... Oh, okay.
Right.
So why the hell doesn't the Matrix send agent to try stopping this guy?
They're in an
Just saying.
They're in an in-between world.
I know space between spaces and shit, but still.
I don't think there are any agents left at this point.
Oh yeah, because Mates runs around. Okay.
Sir, wait, you forgot your suitcase. Sir.
We
Do you?
We do.
You do?
Um,
We have a boss.
Don't you get it, Theo? This is a Matrix sequel. Therefore, we're gonna solve our problems the same way we solve all our problems, by beating the crap out of people and shooting things.
or talking them to death.
One of these, if one doesn't work, just try the other. One of those three things,
boy.
talking them to death, shooting them, or beating the crap out of them. One of those will eventually work. Just keep trying between the
Clever
three
bastard.
until it works.
Yeah, just don't try it with the Sentinels.
I kind of wish we were watching Holy Grail, actually. That's the funniest movie I've ever seen.
Oh my god, how
No.
cheesy.
No, my name's Sarah.
How about a simple "you're not on the list"?
Basically, the Wachowskis forgot that they actually forgot to establish a character for this guy, so they try to make him he's a fallen angel with no wings or some shit like that, but it doesn't actually have anything to do with anything, so just ignore it.
Ahem.
See, so far we're fine, because so far Morpheus and Trinity are the only ones shooting guns. So far, okay, we're fine. But then when Sarah starts using guns, it just feels wrong to me. It just doesn't feel like it's the kind of guy who would use guns, you know?
It's
Yeah.
cute.
He has always been the martial artist guy.
Yeah, I know that, again, like Dwibs said, there's not much character to him at all, but I don't know, it still feels wrong to me.
Okay. And again, yet
All
again,
right,
our
so
heroes,
I'm gonna put
yet
up.
again, our heroes are solving the situation by blasting off
All right, so
innocent
the story.
civilians.
All right, so the story stopped for a few minutes. So I'm gonna go back a little bit to my PS3. Just tell me when the story's back.
We'll see you. So we'll see you after the film's over then.
Oh shit, I forgot. Okay, tell me when they're done shooting at air.
No, don't worry, Pedro. I'll call you when Monica Bellucci will show up.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely.
What are you doing? You can't just leave us here.
I'm pretty sure you've defied gravity, even by Matrix standards.
Screw gravity.
You can actually do this move and enter the Matrix.
Even in Conker's Bad Fur Day.
What? Okay, why were they shooting upside down?
Because it looks cooler that way.
Oh my god.
Shooting.
We're just watching glorified column porn.
I swear, 3/4 of this fight are shot in slow-mo.
Oh, look, a reference to the first movie.
Which I'd rather be watching.
Okay.
I'm still keeping an eye on it, so I'll still be able to comment on even when there's action. So don't worry.
What?
Yay! BDSM
Oh my God, it's
club.
reloaded all over again. No, no.
Oh crap.
Didn't you think the one in Reloaded was enough? What's next? The Mirror of Vision is gonna stop the party and start talking about machines.
Okay, yeah, question in the first place. Why the fuck the Merovingian holds up BDSM club?
Because why not?
Because
I mean, he doesn't look like the guy.
because
who can hold the BDSM club.
because the Wachowskis wanted to visit an SML club and they wanted to somehow get paid for it. So
What? Okay. Wait. Am I the only one that's noticed something stupid here?
no, trust me, you're not. I'm noticing a lot of stupid things here.
No, but one in particular. What the fuck is Persephone still doing with him? Didn't she leave him in the last film?
Well, she didn't specifically leave. Maybe they just love.
Well,
maybe
the Merovingian reprogrammed her or something.
maybe she just likes to mess with him, and keep. Maybe she just likes messing with him. She doesn't really give a shit.
Well, they don't explain it, so I don't
What
buy
a
that.
funny
Sorry.
story, Morpheus.
I know. I'm just, I don't know, trying to
You only want to talk. Yes, that explains why we shot your security guards earlier.
Definitely.
Well, at least we got what's his name back for a bit. What's the actor's Lambert Wilson?
Yep.
Yeah. See, he's having such. And why is one of them wearing a neck brace? Did she break her neck during dancing?
Because...
Oh, she. Ah.
I think by 2003, this kind of stuff wasn't in style anymore.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
Oh, and also, if you're not a fan of her acting, don't worry. She only has like 3 lines in this film.
I'm sorry, Dwibs, what?
Monica Bellucci. If you're not a fan of her acting, don't worry. she
I'm
only has, like, 3
concentrating on
lines.
something else.
Yeah, well,
about there.
sorry. Me and Theo are to focus on something else to notice her acting.
Okay.
Also, do I take that the red and black outfit for the Merovingian is supposed to be a symbolism for the devil or something?
I think you're giving the movie too much credit too.
Okay.
It's not so much symbolism as screaming stuff.
I mean, seriously, the Wachowskis may be
I'm sorry.
pervert, but you know, there's just something I can pass on.
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. What we were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Unlike most of the sequels, I wish they would get straight to the point rather than just babble on about purpose or choice or karma or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or cake orgasming things or something. Did you just fall asleep?
No, I had a cough.
Don't worry, Theo. We're not doing After Earth. We'll get to that eventually.
We've already done Ballistic.
I'm not even kidding, audience. There's an actual moment in After Earth where Will Smith literally falls asleep on camera.
Get on with it!
In fact, I'd rather be watching After Earth than this, because at least I can laugh at After Earth.
This, I think my brother saw this film in the cinema.
Not to mention After Earth is shorter.
Yeah.
Fuck you, asshole.
Would you like a drink of not poisoned, whatever drink that is? Thank you, Trinity.
Yay! Shoot them? Shoot them? No.
I love how Monica, she felt like she was getting horned just by looking at her,
I know.
Wow, flying gun.
And now everybody somehow has pointed at everybody's heads.
Are we in Mexico or something?
Why are some of Merovingian's folks pointing guns at some of the other folks exactly?
Because he wanted somewhere to point.
And just like a true Frenchman, he surrenders.
Why would?
Oh.
Yes, because Neo is such a charming individual.
And the chemistry between him and Trinity is so obvious. They have to mention it. They have to mention it to us every single time.
Totally.
For how long he has been here?
I don't even think this is part of the script. It's just Keanu Reeves wondering how the fuck he got himself into these films.
Because his career was starting to, his popularity was starting to wane and stuff. So these
and John Wick won't be for another 11 years.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God! I got a contract offer for John Wick. Oh.
Oh.
So yeah, that whole ending of Reloaded where Neo got trapped here, it was all a waste of your time. It didn't lead to anything. Like literally.
And also, yeah, Don Davis is doing a better job of trying to convey these two are in love than the Wachowskis or the actors.
So why couldn't the movie start here?
Because we needed...
Like, we wasted 25 minutes for basically a prologue.
padding. I can't believe...
Oh boy.
Cookies!
I'm sorry, are we not on a culinary channel or something?
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, the Wachowskis got...
Today we learn Mexicano.
Wait, if she knew he was coming, wouldn't she have had them ready by the time Neo got there?
I suppose she's just fucking with him.
Yeah, sorry, you can't have the cookies.
The
Well,
cookies are mine.
well, at least we're gonna get some Hugo Weaving awesome overacting in a moment.
But we got to sit through this first.
That's another reason why that's one reason why I still think people give the first Captain America movie a lot of crap, even though I still think it is a very good movie. But
Don't bang
Also,
on, don't bang on about the
have you realized that in every single movie, when Neo talks directly to the Oracle, all results in generally in pointlessness. Like seriously, their direct dialogues in each movie are pointless, inconsequential.
Yep.
Yeah. I can only imagine James McTeague, the first assistant director, wondering, "Oh my God, when am I gonna direct V for Vendetta? This is taking forever."
Sorry, Neo, I forgot to read the script.
Mind you, even if I did read the script, it wouldn't make it that much more sense anyway. So, because that was pointless.
Yeah. Oh, bullshit match. Damn it. What the hell is wrong with it?
I've forgotten this Latin for something.
No, I don't think it's Latin. Whoa.
I don't know. Ask the Wachowskis.
The Nine Realm.
So why couldn't you explain this to us?
In the
earlier?
first place.
Yeah, thank you.
Because one, the Wachowskis didn't know they were going
I
to
mean,
get the two
Neo
sequels.
directly asked her, like, seriously, why didn't you explain me all the stuff that was gonna happen? Hey, you were not ready. Fuck you, lady.
Basically, because we haven't thought enough of the sequel yet.
Oh, we didn't even know we were going to get a sequel, but Warner Brothers gave us a lot of money, so... Besides, we want to make that Speed Racer film. We're going to have to watch that soon, aren't we?
I suppose so.
Not soon. We need a Wachowski's break after this.
I agree.
Yeah,
How about the Highlander series?
Yeah. Well,
Highlander.
Can't we just watch the first movie and forget there's
No, Pedro. I mean the whole Highlander series.
But do we really need to?
I can't wait your reaction to the source.
what about a CG
I've seen the source. It fucking. I still can't believe they actually managed to make a movie that was actually worse than the Highlander 2. Jesus.
I cannot believe that for a TV-only movie they actually managed to cast the original actors for all the reprising roles.
What about a CG animated film?
There's a CG animated film.
No, I meant like a CG animated film.
Oh, that. Yeah, we could do Toy Story. I love Toy Story.
or hey, that could be my next pick. I mean, maybe we could do my next pick could be Hoodwinked.
Sure.
Because why not? We've seen a lot of multi-million-dollar films. How about a one that had about as much a budget as buying your lunch in comparison in filmmaking terms?
Sure.
Meanwhile, this conversation is still going on.
Sure. Being a King's Quest fan, I love fairy tales, so...
Yeah.
Wow.
Although I warn you, the animation can get pretty scary at times.
You mean Uncanny Valley territory?
Put it this way: there's a song going on with a bunch of children that are so scary. I think only the baby from Food Fight's scarier.
Okay, Uncanny Valley. Okay.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. You're the chosen one. Blah blah blah. You're not the chosen one. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But hey, hello, guy who does one of the best Hugo Weaving impressions I've ever heard. But seriously, this guy actually does a pretty damn good Hugo Weaving impression.
Yeah, he's one of the better actors in this movie.
Wait, how did they move him to there?
I don't know.
Without disturbing.
Happy birthday, Neo! Seriously, maybe roll around up like that. Sure.
My name is Ben. I'm here to steal all your
I love the
cookies.
smell of cookies in the morning.
Where?
I'm reading a script.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yay, Hugo Weaving!
Yay, Hugo Weaving! Woo!
Multiple weavings.
Hey, if there's anything to offset me from the boredom of this film, then by all means. Also, oh no, Seraph, we knew him so well.
5 Nights at the Oracle. Can you imagine a Hugo Weaving animatronic?
I'd love that, actually.
Oh boy.
Oop.
Hello there.
Maybe that's why this song cost a lot of money. You had to pay Hugo Weaving a dozen times.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Phaser?
Hugo Weaving animatronic where he constantly goes.
And I love this. I love a line he says later on in this scene. Well, not this scene, but when he sees the Oracle. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we know. The Doug mentioned that too.
Yeah. Don't worry, love. He won't break in here. Oh, yeah.
It's raping time.
Great security there. You just open the door. What?
When?
When?
Was it during that scene where he was in? Oh no, wait. He wasn't even there. That was the keymaker.
Can you imagine if Agent Smith corrupts the child and it's just a miniature version of Hugo Weaving?
Well, he does corrupt the child.
I know, but I mean, I was imagining that. Also, my headcanon, she's smoking so much because she knows she will absorb so she's trying to kill Hugo Weaving by lung cancer.
Passive smoking.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
They never met before. Oh, of course.
Is Zuko Weaving taking a piss on the fact that the Oracle is the only one who knows what's going on?
I
Probably.
guess. I hate your cookies. Oh god, you're banging on about the life stuff of cookies.
You know, even my
Okay, wait.
is that another reason why I hate
Okay,
these? Okay.
What were you saying?
Another reason why I hate these movies is because they also helped inspire Minority Report. Because Minority Report also tried to be clever by doing this shit thing where but the ball didn't fall. Well, it was gonna fall. Oh, how did you know if it was gonna fall? Because you caught it.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but Minority Report came out a year before these films did.
All right, you're right. But actually, the first Matrix was kind of doing it too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then all right, the first movie.
Wait, how?
Well, it's a common cliche when there's something involving predictions and stuff like that.
How come when he was doing that with the other people, there wasn't any wind blowing about, but here there is wind?
I suppose because the Oracle is a power.
Here we go.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
This is Hugo Weaving's reaction after he realized that he was getting paid even though he was barely in the movie.
Well, to be honest, it makes sense in context. Like the Wachowskis are like, okay, Hugo, you're a machine. You have instantly gained the ability to emote. What will you do?
Who's rattling in the background?
Me. I'm eating something.
So yeah, we kind of got Hugo Weaving in this scene. Wait, how come no one's alerted by this? Like, he's acting weird. Quick, grab him.
Because they never seen him before. That's the problem. They found him already unconscious because he was part of a crew of another ship that got already.
The problem is that we never actually got to know how Bane was before Smeo took over. Like, for all we know, maybe he was always like this. Yes, sure.
Ugh. Oh, and yeah, I hope you liked seeing The Matrix, because I'm not going to see it for another 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You know, I'm signing with Cypher from the first movie. The Matrix is all cooler. Let's just go back there.
Please. Wow, so these ships have laser seeing powers.
Wait, is this sewer shark?
Oh no.
The interface looks similar. Oh, that's the ship that was destroyed. Okay.
That's
Niobe's ship. You have to play Enter the Matrix in order to get why she's there.
Oh, you mean the ship that was alerting about the drill?
Yeah. I remember the cutscenes. One in particular was, oh dear, not what I was expecting. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that the only way you can get some kind of context for these characters in the logos is to actually, play Enter the Matrix.
I feel sorry for you if you actually decide to do that.
No, I did, because, I wanted to, the Wachowskis advertised this as a multimedia franchise where the story is being told for the cross of multiple mediums. So for the sake of fairness, I watched / played all of them.
Okay.
Are there any books related specifically to in canon with the franchise? I know there are books like, the philosophy of Matrix and
No, there are no books. There are no books.
Comics?
There might be, but I'm pretty sure they're not necessary to at least I don't think. Or maybe they're just comic books made by fans who are trying to fill in the plot holes. Oh, by the way, the operator of the logos, that guy in the bottom, Spark, he's actually a really funny guy in the Enter the Matrix video game. I don't know if you saw the cutscenes.
Yeah, I've seen. Again, I played the game.
Oh yeah, he actually has some pretty good lines in the game.
Sucks that you only guessed one line in this film.
I love one line that he has in the game, where basically it's almost near the end, where the reloaded bullshit is starting to caught up with the game, and then Sparks goes like, "Okay, Niobe, Ghost, I'm trying to keep my cool here, but I'm losing the plot. There's way too much shit going on at once." Wow, he's literally showing the reaction of the audience. So yeah, that's another good character to the very select few in the Matrix universe.
Did they did they
We must call upon Rowan for help.
did they do a scene in this film? Have they done the scene in this film yet where they have to talk about Neo's emotions because Keanu can't do them?
I forgot.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know if we've got to that or past it, but I'll just say it now. And one problem I have with this film, and I think Reloaded did this as well, I'm not entirely sure, is that because Keanu Reeves, I'll be honest, isn't a very good actor, they have to describe his emotions because Keanu can't do them himself.
Yeah.
What
boy.
dick.
Oh, it's Link's wife, and she's a character now, I guess.
And also Lawrence Fishburne's wife.
Oh, this is the actual Lawrence Fishburne's wife?
That taller girl, yeah, the one standing in the door. I think she's Lawrence Fishburne's wife, or it might have been his... Again, I'm not sure. You have to look on his Wikipedia page.
Interesting.
Yeah, in case you wanted to find out, the importance. So yeah, another problem with this film is that there's going to be a battle later on, where it consists of characters who we have no reason to care about.
Exactly, thank you. I was about to say that too. Like they ask us to care about these characters, but they didn't actually bother to develop them. Okay, writing 101. First, character development, then emotional payoff. That's usually how it works. Okay, this isn't hard.
I mean, Dan, again, at least Lucas tried with the prequels. Whether or not he succeeded is all up to you, but hell, he tried.
Oh, he's so clumsy. I love that line.
Yeah. Wow, they're prejudiced against podborns, eh?
Yep, apparently so. Because fuck, even if it's on the verge of extinction, humanity must still be filled with assholes. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, we both have more emotion than most of the other actors. Let's recharge, I think.
About whatever fuel we're using. I don't know. Sunflower oil? I don't know.
See? We could do with more funny lines like that.
So
I also loved. By the way, I'm sorry. This movie is so interesting that I'm just gonna drift off back into one that I like from Enter the Matrix. I also liked one where the Seraph tries to contact the Logos, and basically he calls the Logos. Then it's Sparks who picks up, and Seraph only says, and I'm quoting here, "Is this the Logos?" And then Sparks hesitates for a moment. Maybe.
Also, maybe they explain, and I missed that, but did they ever explain basically where we are living? Like it's a giant sewer humanity built or something?
It's because the machines basically direct everything.
So
No.
they're
I
hiding
know the
underground.
surface is inhabitable, but basically, did the remnant of humanities build these underground tunnels? They were already there when humanity still prospered, or something.
There were sewer tunnels.
Okay.
Yeah.
After 45 minutes, thank you.
After 45 minutes, I know what to do. I probably wasted your guys' time, and for that, I'm very sorry.
Okay, how does he know? Can someone
'Cause
please
he's the
explain
one.
this to me?
Because he's the one.
Please understand.
Please understand. I'm going to disconnect the Matrix directly to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is indeed asinine. Thank you, dude.
I'm acting.
Most unorthodox.
Most unorthodox.
I wonder if he's an Australian guy actually trying to sound American.
Yeah.
That's confusing.
So basically, with the Wachowskis like to have Australians trying to protect the Americans, whereas David Cage likes to have French people pretend.
Well, most of this was filmed in Australia, so
Wow, did Australian people live underground?
I don't know whether Jada Smith actually wanted to be in this film or if she just wanted to go back to Will.
Well, I'll give her this. She's still better at this whole acting thing than her son is.
What about their other children?
I don't know any of the other Smith children. The big problem is that Jaden Smith was actually just fine in the Karate Kid remake. The problem is that his father is forcing him into the spotlight, even though he's clearly not ready yet.
Yay, Hugo Weaving impression.
Okay, and it's from this point on that you officially have to declare this guy dangerous, because this guy is clearly not right in the head.
Or at least mentally unstable.
He's not even in his head, Smith is.
Yeah, but they don't know it's Smith, so. Well, she at least tried to do something about it, I guess.
Oh well. Oh well.
Oh, come on, you stabbed at her plea, come on.
I felt more sorry for Ed from after last season.
Wow, you feel more sorry for a character from a film that costs like a couple of million maybe than a film that costs like over 120 odd.
I'm still pretty sure after last season only cost like $5 to make, and the director ran off with the other 4,999,999,999. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. My sentiments exactly.
Yeah. Pedro, can you see now why I prefer the Star Wars prequels over these sequels?
Yeah, at least in the Star Wars prequels they do something.
My big problem with the Star Wars prequels is that yes, and I do admit this is a personal thing. The reason I hate them so much is because at the very least these movies just suck on their own. Whereas the prequels, not only do they suck on their own, but they also completely ruin what was good about the original trilogy, like Yoda.
Well, so does this.
No. These movies are not ruining anything that came before them or something like that.
Well, the first movie.
Oh, the first movie. I still think the first movie wasn't nothing special, but sure, okay, I guess you can say that.
And how at least the Star Wars prequels didn't delve into pseudo-philosophical bullshit like this does.
I know, but the thing is,
maybe the Phantom Menace with Jesus symbolism.
I still think there wasn't nearly as much to ruin from the first Matrix as it was to ruin in the original Star Wars trilogy. But that's what I mean. That's what I think. Like one of the things I hate. Again, I'm sorry if I'm veering off topic, but again, there's nothing really going on. So, and I'm not really interested. So, but the point is, like one of the things that I hated most about Attack of the Clones is they actually had Yoda use a lightsaber, even though his character is supposed to be something above the physical. So like by making Yoda have to actually fight a guy twice his size, you're showing that he actually has physical limitations.
Look, Neo's got a second love interest.
So all his teachings in Empire Strikes Back about that size matters not, turns out size actually does matter. See, that's the main reason why I hate the prequel so much, because
I suppose he could have learned from experience rather than just say it because, well, just because he can.
I just...
Not to mention, every single Jedi needs training with lightsaber.
I know, but Yoda is special, of course. He's not your regular Jedi master.
He can just be a master in both skills.
He just only prefers to show them when he's got really no other option.
It doesn't help that the fact that his fight against Count Dooku is not fun or epic. It's more like hilariously stupid because he's always jumping all the time.
Fight against Palpatine.
It's also the same reason. He's always jumping around. It's like every time I see Yoda constantly jumping, I keep feeling like there should be a boing sound every time he jumps. Boing, 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 boing.
Only like half the fight in the third one. He actually did use the Force in the second half of his fight.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just...
But anyway, back to this. I mean, I know there's not a whole lot to talk about, but yeah.
Thanks, Shara.
Okay, Theo, now you can say it.
What?
Oh, fine, I'll say it. It's raping time.
Okay. I apologize, but I've said already too many things. I don't know
Okay. Can I just let me point out something stupid again? How can you not tell it's fucking Smith? He's talking like him.
Well, just because he's talking like him, that's not enough evidence.
But, he even says Mr. Anderson later on.
Yeah, that's the part where they should.
And you still don't know.
Well, so far they still haven't heard him say Mr. Anderson.
And
so far it's fair game.
Don't you lock him inside?
So far it's fair game, I think. When he does indeed say Mr. Anderson, that's when it starts being stupid, for me at least. Oh, and this guy Ghost, guess what? He's actually Trinity's brother, and we only learned that from playing Enter the Matrix.
I forgot about that.
No, don't worry, it doesn't have any relevance to anything, and they immediately dropped that plot point immediately after establishing it. So
yeah. By the way, Ghost, your sister's dead.
So I'm guessing Trinity's parents, one of them is Asian.
Okay.
All right then. And boom, there's your hint.
Okay, I agree with you, Dwibs. He can actually do a really good Hugo Weaving impression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it, faggot.
You could have actually made a career out of that.
Do it, you
immortal
fuck! Oh my god, me and Teo were thinking the exact same thing. I would totally high five you right now if I were near you, Teo.
Appreciate that. Also, Neo is an idiot. What a shock.
Fight.
Uh, no.
Oh,
Wow. Yeah, he already said that. You still don't recognize me. Fucking me. Uh, absolutely disgusting.
also
Take your
convenient.
time, Trinity.
Also convenient glass.
Yeah. Huh? So he wants to fuck Trinity?
Apparently.
Kawaii? What the fuck?
But how did you do it? Yeah,
Inevitable.
They don't even explain it.
Exactly.
Excuse me, could you speak up a bit?
Yeah, isn't this hindering Neo more than him, more than Smith?
So...
Oh, great! Now we've entered the UV ball fight. It's flickering, so we can't see it.
Oh boy.
Like alone in the dark.
Yeah, goody.
Edward!
Are they trying to kill all the epileptics here?
I'm having a seizure right now.
I thought you were
Yeah.
dead, asshole.
Fight, 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 fight. Oh,
Ah.
Oh no, Neo's blind. How are they gonna how are you gonna, get over this?
pretty easily, actually.
Wow, it got it fixed already.
No.
Oh, the irony.
Haha, irony. Ho 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 ho.
A blind messiah.
Wow. Okay, this movie is now thrown subtlety officially out the window.
I'm pretty sure that already went down the drain with the
No, but this impeded it. This rubber stamped it.
So, Smith, what are you doing right now? Oh, okay.
Batter up. Oh. What? How?
What?
I don't.
Hello? Explanation, please.
Whoa.
Again, we need to show off our budget.
Well, that happened.
I
It made no sense, but it happened.
Okay. It's like in video games, you just give him powers with no explanation.
Da na 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 da na 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 na.
So, isn't he gonna become Daredevil now?
Well, considering his telekinetic powers, I'm thinking more about
considering-
Kenshi from Mortal Kombat.
And they came out the same year, so yeah, I think that's the last we're going to see of Morpheus, of Neo and Trinity for like 20 minutes.
Oh no, how will I ever cope?
Well, at least they're the characters we care more about than whoever these are.
They are?
Yeah.
Apparently so.
If you say so.
Come on, let's get in our giant Edge of Tomorrow mechs. Actually, I'd rather be watching that film. Actually,
Also, I'm actually surprised why they're going to that exoskeleton without actual armor on them.
Because, I don't know.
I mean, seriously. They're not covered in that spot. The machine can easily target their heads.
This looks
I
silly.
get that those mechs are designed for range combat and on close one, but still. Oh boy, speech.
Thank God. We needed someone to say things simply. Yay! I guess. Right, well, I'm gonna go and get a drink. God knows I need one.
Sure.
Wait, Natalie Portman? What the hell? What the hell are you doing here?
I'm pretty sure that's not Natalie Portman.
No, I mean Soldier Jane.
Oh, wait. I must have missed it.
I think. Wait, hold on. Maybe I misspelled the movie because Italian translation. Before Vendetta, or was Keira Knightley, the girl who?
I don't know.
Hold on. Oh boy, it's called another. Well, might as well. Maybe. J. Okay. Oh, it was Demi Moore. I apologize. Wrong reference. Because the movie I was referring to was J. Jane. I apologize.
Yep.
Yeah. Oopsie.
Hey.
Hello.
So, yeah.
You're just witnessing a tentacle rape hentai. Wee.
Okay, one thing they're gonna show that doesn't make any sense.
Quick. Let's rip up the fight scene in Star Wars Episode 4.
How come this big giant hovercraft is faster than the smaller Sentinels?
I don't know. Whoa.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
I suppose she needed to be more concentrated.
As like Doug said, so she's a better pilot now because she took her shirt off. Sure, why not?
God, what's that camera angle?
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, they were talking about how she's a hell of a pilot. Now they're actually showing it. We're gonna have to sit through 20 minutes of this, aren't we?
Yep, we are.
I was fearing this part. What the hell are we going to talk about?
Hold on. Okay, considering all factors, the drills, the squids, the things about Hugo weaving, piercing through people. There's a lot of phallic symbolism here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the joke the starter critic made at this point. This is only a drill. Ha 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 ha. No, seriously, you're gonna die. Ah.
Okay.
Knuckle up.
What the hell does that even mean?
Again,
They need
that's
to
the
glide over something.
Ask the Wachowskis.
Yeah, for Zion. Sure.
I suppose.
So yeah, 20
It's-
minutes of shooting.
It's raining Squidwards. Yay! And shouting, of course. Oh boy.
Oh no, he died.
What the hell?
What the hell am I looking at?
Yeah.
What the hell is even happening?
Big Zion fight.
Who are these two?
I don't know.
What?
Moby? You decided to fart on us?
Who are these people?
I don't know.
I thought this was about Neo and
Prepare the
Trinity.
fart rocket. Oops.
It's like the Wachowskis realized they didn't have enough story, quote unquote, to fill 2 movies. So let's make the Battle of Zion last like half of the fucking movie.
So wait, they already got to Zion. Why are they drilling anymore?
Because
they like drilling holes.
Yeah.
Actually, I reckon this will happen. They saw the movie Holes and just decided they wanted to pay homage.
Home of the world's biggest hole.
Yeah. You know, actually, speaking of that, I'd rather watch Holes.
I was actually referencing I Am Weasel.
Oh. Seriously, where's John Voight and Sigourney
Yay.
Weaver when we need them? That made him mad. Rodden? Yeah.
I love this guy's expression.
So yeah, shooting.
Is there a section in Path of Neo when you control a mech and shoot things?
No, you're just playing as Neo.
What a waste!
The Revolutions part, we pretty much skip straight to the final battle.
Thank
What
God.
a waste!
Actually, no, I'm glad.
I don't know. I mean, at least they would have made this part useful in some regards.
How would they fit Neo into this?
It's supposed to be the
I
path.
don't know.
It's supposed to be the path of Neo. So
Not the path of characters we don't care about. Who?
But goodbye.
Goodbye, whoever you were.
yeah. This is still going.
Oh,
It's going to keep going for another like 15 minutes.
what the hell am I looking at? Is that the Keyblade flow from Burba's Leap?
No, so Wachowski's, dangling their money in front of your face. Better than Michael Bay dangling his balls in front of my face, but
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll still give it that.
But actually, I'll give that credit. At least at least their fights didn't drag for 20 minutes.
there we go again.
Can you imagine if in this script the Wachowskis just wrote 20-minute long action scene? That's it, just that, and then it cut to Neo.
Improvise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Improvise it. We'll think of it on the day.
Again, phallic symbolism. Oh my god.
Don't
The more
worry.
I look,
Don't
no,
worry.
I'm seriously. No, the camera angle, the way the camera angle was put.
Don't worry, guys. If people flock to see Reloaded, they'll flock to see this film, right? Right?
Right.
No, they didn't.
Oh.
Well, there goes our careers.
Nick.
Can you write a Viva Vendetta movie for us? Oh, okay. Can you direct Speed Racer for us? Okay. Can you make Cloud Atlas for us? Okay. Can you make Jupiter Ascending for us and try not to lose money? Okay.
Oh boy, here comes another drill.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Morpheus is still in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another problem with these sequels. See, Morpheus is actually a somewhat cool character in the first film, but here he's so marginalized.
Honestly, I'm kind of enjoying this more than Reloaded for a bit because I don't know, I didn't find it quite as boring.
Really? I think this is more boring.
Yeah. At least we're watching
People doing something.
I don't even know what they're doing.
shooting
shooting.
things.
Showtime!
Showtime! Oh, and there were, and look at that! It looks like an old '80s shooting arcade game.
Yeah. No, I said it. We're replicating the shooting, what the hell? The little ships for episode 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Oops, there goes your communications. And a turret. Oh crap, we're back here again. What's that you were saying about this film not being as boring as Reloaded?
Well, this is more stealthy, I suppose.
I don't know. There's
Oh boy.
maybe it's because maybe it's the effects.
Wait till we get to the ending. Oh boy. Yeah, jump off the cliff. No one cares about you anyway. Seriously, who?
Whee! Oops.
Oh well.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I guess the Wachowskis watched too much hentai before they...
I suppose. But this was 2003. Internet wasn't a big thing back there.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh no, she's dead.
Well, don't forget, Teo, that after the first Matrix, they actually traveled to Japan, so they had the perfect chance there.
I suppose so.
Yeah, so they could
Oh boy.
do stuff about Animatrix.
It's a trap.
Oh.
Yeah. Cut to person who can pilot mechanical.
Okay.
God damn it, Wachowskis, you're making me sick. Yeah, I'm trying here.
What the?
The Sentinel just wanted to pose for the camera.
Apparently, yeah. Say cheese.
Well, they're getting the idea.
Yeah.
And yet later on, this guy still feels like he has to act like a dick about it, even though he authorized it.
JD, is that you? Wow, 12 minutes have passed so easily. We.
The,
What the?
all that grunt he did. Oh,
Is this a ship or a
Okay.
roller coaster?
okay. Wachowskis, I know you filmed in Australia, but really, how can he hear?
Well, a lot of people died, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it! It's still going.
Oh boy.
Again, how did we go from women in the red dress to whatever this is?
I don't know.
Mm.
How the... I'm sorry, I fucking love this guy's face.
Yeah.
When he,
Well, he seems
when
to
he
be trying.
overacts.
Hey, at least he's trying.
He's trying to pull a Red Brown.
Well, to be honest, this is supposed to be an action film. Oh, look, he's the guy from before.
The only way you're gonna,
Destiny.
the only way you can get character develop for actually who this kid is, you have to watch the Animatrix for it.
I know.
Again, that's one thing I hate. You have to read supplementary material or watch supplementary material, play supplementary material just to go, what the hell's going on in these films?
I know.
This is like,
Well-
this is Final Fantasy 13 before Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, I suppose.
No, the thing is, Dwibs, is that Final Fantasy, these movies at least have that exact supplemental material. There is a way to get the answers. Final Fantasy 14, there is no way to get the answers.
Well, there's barely any answers here anyway.
Like in Final Fantasy 14, if it's not in the dialogue, you're fucked.
Oh
Yep.
no, that guy.
And trust me, there are plenty of things that are not explained. Just to give you an idea, Dwibs, there's a scene like in Final Fantasy 14 where Lightning opens a door by literally apologizing to it, and even the character whose whiffers acts all befuddled as to what happened. And then when you go see the dialogue entry for that, the dialogue goes, "Who knows what could have caused the door to open? Maybe."
Whoa.
So yeah, if the game itself doesn't know what's going on, what chance does the audience?
I don't. Well, I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Wachowskis don't know what's going on either. They're just masturbating to their CGI porn.
Look, guys, we got a bigger budget. Let's show it off.
Yeah, but that's why I don't understand. You know, with all this CGI fest, why they didn't make a video game at least based on Battle Zion?
I don't know.
It could have been interesting. I mean, with all the Call of Duty's rip-off these days, it would have been interesting.
Is that the first time we find out this guy's name?
Whoa. Those cuts are so fake.
Oh no, your favorite actor in this film's dying. Well, hey, at least his death.
Yay, my story arc is complete.
But hey, but hey, it's a better death than Trinity's.
Cue in the gratuitous sentimentality.
Hey guys, better death than Trinity's later on. And yes, I know I spoiled it, but come on, this film's
I
12 years
suppose.
old.
Who cares?
Oh, God damn it. Still.
Whoa.
Ugh. Okay, audience, sorry if we don't really have much to say.
Yay.
But what else is there to say?
Yeah.
Well, if I have to be perfectly honest, the first time I watched this movie, I actually enjoyed this battle because, back then I was a sucker for, big action battle stuff.
What about today?
Oh, it's okay. I can agree it's not thing you can commentate a lot of because, there's a lot going on and there's not really too much to commentate aside from that guy overacting. But it's enjoyable to watch on its own. It's kind of like the fight between Neo and the Countless Smiths Reloaded.
I'm bored out my skull over here.
It's one of those things you should watch only this clip once in a while. I mean, yeah, if I have to take it, Dwibs, I get you don't like the big fights at Helm's Deep and Minas Tirith in Lord of the Rings.
Because they go on for freaking ever, and there's no between stuff.
I honestly find the Lord of the Rings movies almost as overrated as these. Well, not overrated.
Oh,
actually.
Trust me, I fucking hate the Two Towers a lot.
Actually, Two Towers is my favorite.
I've never played. I don't know what am I talking about. I
Never
never read the books, so I have no idea how different it are. But I've heard that they're pretty faithful.
For the most part, but the Two Towers takes the cake for the most bullshit in terms of deviating from the book. Trust me.
But honestly, the movies in general, it's not even just those three movies. Peter Jackson in general, I just don't like how his style of filmmaking, just shoot, and put everything on screen with no cuts, no edit. Like seriously, the most extended cut of those movies are like 4 hours long. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I believe.
It's funny, Pedro. Well, hold on, I'll mention later because climax.
Who cares? Too. Basically, I've read.
Basically, no. Okay, they made a parody comic, a short comic parody about Peter Jackson's, type of filming. When they explain that when he was a kid, he had a teacher in school that says, "No, your what's the name? Your homework must be at least 3 pages long." And he's like, "Oh God, I need to do that. I need to do that much pages." And when he becomes an adult and he's filming, they made so that he has the ghost of his teacher to him saying, "No, your movie must be at least 3 hours long."
You know what I'm gonna do after we've watched this film?
What?
I'm gonna go watch 30 Rock again because I need something that will help me at least have
Yay,
fun.
we're
totally.
cheering up even though
I already have Kingsman for tomorrow, so.
You did it. No, we did it.
They did it. They saved the world.
Well, apparently no, they haven't. They've only made it worse.
Yeah, apparently. Well, shit happens.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we had to make a last-minute decision or anything. Oh, no, wait.
Hey, what the
where's that guy from Enter the Matrix again?
I don't know, and quite frankly, I don't care.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Exactly.
You shouldn't say the food fight equivalent. I don't give a spam. Ugh.
Oh, please.
Larry Kazanov's writing is just about as unoriginal as, well, anything. Wow.
Blah, blah, blah. I love you, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that thing brought me luck. I'm part of your religion now. Whatever it is. You bloody morons.
Blah, blah, blah. I need to be a dick for some reason, blah, blah, blah.
So, let me get this straight. You're gonna get mad at them for using the MEP. So, but if they didn't use the AMP, you will all be dead anyway. So, what?
He's mad because they lived?
I don't... Well, what do you want them to do? Like,
They
seriously.
would have died anyway, so fuck you.
Yeah.
He's just being a dick because
He has to.
For the sake of being dick.
He's the dick character, therefore he has to be a dick.
I mean, I have to still wait a post-apocalyptic future where humanity actually tries to live peacefully without hassles, but no, apparently not.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
oh boy. Run.
Do it, faggot.
Blow up everything.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
How come the EMP knocked out everything except those lights?
I suppose they have an emergency generator or something.
Yeah.
And yet they're still judging them for their action. Oh, fuck me.
I don't even care at this point.
Sads? What the?
What is
Well,
Saz doing here?
This really is Final Fantasy 13. Before Final Fantasy 13.
I suppose Sads got tired of all the bullcrap
So wait.
Toriyama told him and he just said, fuck it, I'm going to another series.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Specifically to another crappy sci-fi series.
I can imagine it now. Toriyama doing something Matrix related or ripping off the Matrix.
I'm pretty sure the beginning of Final Fantasy 13-2 tries to rip off the Matrix.
Yeah. Well, the beginning at 13.2, I don't see how this is ripping off the Matrix.
No, I'm telling specifically the beginning.
The 13.2?
Oh, guys, look, we're back with the characters we're supposed to care about.
I don't really see how. I mean, we're...
Epic battle, countless action.
Well, if you go by that logic, every movie that has an epic battle is ripping off.
No. I'm talking specifically, but whatever.
Guys, guess what? We're actually starting the plot up again.
Oh boy. After, I don't know,
20
30
minutes.
30, let's say 30.
Ah, god damn it. And also, yeah, if that hovercraft is faster than the Sentinels, how come it takes the hovercraft longer to get up to here than the Sentinel? I can't even get my mind straight. It took the Sentinels like a movie and a half to get to Zion, whereas it takes these guys like 30 minutes to get to the Machine City from Zion, or at least from near Zion. I mean, the fuck? Oh, you can feel them now.
Sure.
I'm really feeling it.
Can you feel it, Mr. Neo? Can you feel it, Mr. Anderson? Can you feel it, Mr. Anderson? Do you want to know if I can feel it? I can't because I don't have any emotion.
Whoa. Okay, now let's go in the complete opposite direction.
Okay. I'm imagining now I'm in 2003. Okay, I wasn't old enough to watch this movie. I'm imagining now I'm a 16-year-old guy in 2003 watching this film in the cinema. This will be my reaction.
Pretty much. So what are we doing now? Humping a generator? Or a drill?
Sure, why not?
Humping the drill, okay.
I haven't the foggiest. What?
Well, still...
Why are you wasting time talking about it then?
Yeah.
Just tell them, guys, get up now, Temple. Stop wasting time with this stuff. I bet by the time you finish, the Sentinels already have overrun you.
I don't know where's the worst console. This movie, well, this series or Mass Effect. Ah, yes, machines.
Hey, I just recognized something. Critically acclaimed first game, not quite so acclaimed second game, Third game was shitty ending. What other series does this remind me of? Oh yeah, this series.
The 13 trilogy.
Yeah.
What the Jesus Christ!
It's like every
Toriyama saw these movies and he thought to himself, "I can up the ante on that shit."
Yeah, I can do worse.
So yeah. Yeah,
I'm starting to think that the 13 games were actually a bet. Toriyama betting that he could. No, I can make something even worse than this. Trust me.
What the hell?
It's the machine. It's machines.
I know, but I don't know what we're doing.
Are the machines firing humans at them?
I don't even know.
Oh, okay. It's artillery. Okay.
What? Look at our budget. Wait.
The power of...
Shouldn't Neo be in a coma again?
The power of the Chosen One compels you.
Seriously,
Yeah.
shouldn't Neo be in a coma?
Shut up, plot.
Oh god. Thank God, because if he did that, we'd have to watch this film all over again.
No. They're gonna pull a Final Fantasy VIII, and turns out everything that takes place after disc 1 was all an hallucination. I still think that theory. Honestly, Teo, that sad attempt.
Okay. There's too many, but you just took out like 90 of them in front of you, but you can't take on the like 20 here.
Get your logic out. What the hell was that? Are we actually going to explain what the hell just happened?
Apparently not, Pedro. Apparently not.
Anyway, like I was saying, you know, Teo, you know what's sad is that sad attempt by the fans at trying to make sense out of the plot of Final Fantasy VIII. Honestly, to me, that version of that theory on the plot makes the plot even worse. That makes it even worse, in my opinion. But so basically, basically all 3 discs past the disc 1 were all just a waste of my time.
Well, not they. Well, were they otherwise? Even if the plot remained the same.
True, but still.
At least let's
Guys,
have some...
look, pretty sky.
Is this the Columbia Paramount logo intro?
Oh my god. Colors that aren't black and... never mind. Ladies and gentlemen,
Back to the blue.
Or orange.
Supernova.
Wow, truly is a next-gen game. Blue and orange. Okay, we're crashing.
Slowly.
Yeah.
Too late.
Ouch. Oh.
You know, if they had Niobe pilot it, I'm sure they could get to the center no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And now here comes the most drawn out death scene ever.
And as Doug pointed out very well, and I've been saying this for years, why is she just, calm, like there's nothing really going on, like shouldn't
she's not screaming nor vomiting blood, anything. She's like...
Seriously, this death reminds me of that.
She shouldn't even be allowed to properly think, because...
Yeah, this death
because the pain will be too much.
This death reminds me of that woman's death in Metal Gear Solid 1, where she took like 10 minutes to die.
Sniper Wolf?
Yeah. I seen the SGB playthrough.
Congratulations, Dwibs. You angered the whole Metal Gear fan base with that.
I remember watching that playthrough. They fire rockets at her ass.
Oh my god, Dwibs, you have no idea what you're talking about.
No, I've seen the playthrough.
Yeah, you still don't know what you're talking about. Whoa.
Okay, that's don't worry, Neo, you'll find a way to bring her back to life. I mean, you got these powers in the real world now.
But he's not going to use them.
Because
Yep. Because reasons. Maybe he already read the script, he knows he's going to die, so he wants to be with Trinity.
No, Trinity, take me with you. Fuck humanity, I want to die with you. I made the choice earlier in Reloaded.
Oh my god, it's so stupid.
Yep.
Ugh. Don't worry, there's only like half an hour left. Yeah, you can't die if you...
Yes, well, you can.
God damn it, it's still...
I called it.
God damn it, she's still going.
Like I said another time, Dwibs, never play Eternal Sonata. It has one of the longest depth scenes ever. Even longer than Sniper Wolf, trust me.
How long does that take?
Kinda like 20, 30 minutes.
Oh my god.
Approximately. Have you played Eternal Sonata, Pedro?
I tried getting into it, and it's good. It was good, but I just...
You can tell it's a Tales ripoff, you know, but
no,
it's a good Tales of.
No, I knew because Hideo Baba was the producer, you know.
What system
I know.
was it on?
The PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360.
I recommend you the PS3 version because it's the one with more content.
Well, he doesn't have a 360, so he would get the PS3 version anyways.
Well, I do, but I only play
you do?
PlayStation anyway.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. Wasn't aware of that.
That's why I'm Chimbalman X0.
Oh, there you go. See, I already learned something from doing this commentary. It's completely useless information for me, but hey.
Ding, dong, ding.
Anyway, what I was saying is, I like the graphical style and I like the music, but however, and
I don't like the character models, not in the design sense because I like that. I don't like how they were programmed because their standard pose is the T model. I don't know why.
Die already!
Oh yeah, back to the topic, Dwibs. There's this character that, yeah, I know it's a spoiler, but who cares because you don't care about her, that dies abruptly during mid game, and she, between her death scene herself and the entire monologue she has after, it spends like 20-30 minutes and we feel like an eternity. And you're like, okay. Thankfully, you can skip the cutscene if you want to, so there's that.
What turned me off of Eternal Sonata was that I found the battle system a little...
Guys,
I don't know.
Clunky.
Yeah.
Guys, sad news. Trinity's dead. No.
Yay. The problem, Pedro, is that the battle system tries to be tactical and action at the same time without having strong points on both sides. But it was still fun to me, you know.
Yeah, I can see that. I still have the game, so I'll give it a chance eventually. I'll give it another chance eventually.
Sure.
Guys, have another drill.
I don't care. As you would say, Dwibs, I don't care.
Point. Oh, yeah. Neil will spend ages and ages and ages thinking about some decision he knew to make ages ago. But when he go for Trinity, only a few minutes.
I have to ask the Dwibs or Pedro related to these movies. Did Wachowskis got inspiration, you know, for the machine designs like this from H.R. Geiger?
I don't
know. Maybe not. It's hard to say.
The foggiest.
What the hell?
No. You see, Dwibs, it's a metaphor for Jesus because he can walk on fire. Oh wait, it's supposed to be water.
All right, now coming up.
So basically, for Neo being blind, he's being stuck in After Effects.
Yeah. Okay, spiders.
Spiders.
A giant
yeah.
legion of spiders.
Oh yeah, guys, fun fact. You know there's a character that he's going to meet later on here called Deus Ex Machina. I'm not
Yes.
kidding.
Literally.
Their
That's his actual name.
His actual name.
Oh my god.
At least
And
they're being honest about it, I guess.
Yeah. And then he's voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson.
Who?
Oh. He played, you know, the Lilo and Stitch TV show?
Never watched it.
I think he voiced, and Lilo and Stitch overall, he voices Gantu in that.
Wait a
Oh
minute.
no, he's Sonic! Run for your lives!
Wait a minute, he voiced Stitch?
No, Gantu.
Oh, okay. Because Stitch has always been voiced by Chris Sanders, if I remember correctly. Even in the games, the TV shows all the time. So.
Again, look at our budget.
In fact, I kind of wish we were watching Lilo and Stitch. I mean, I find the movie to be wildly overrated, but it's still a good movie.
Alright.
Okay.
The fuck?
For a machine, you're very emotional.
Yeah.
Again, more emotion than the human actors.
He wants peace.
Yeah, yeah, don't worry, the machines are so trustworthy.
Look, you see, I propose to you a deal. You stop killing us, and I will install an antivirus on your computer.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that the machine, in all their superior intelligence, didn't actually thought of an antivirus program.
I guess the architect is a really shitty architect.
Can I have some of your alcohol?
I would, but I can't. We have the Mediterranean Sea separating us.
I think it's you and me with the Mediterranean Sea, Pedro.
Tentacle hentai porn.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Between Portugal and Great Britain, I think it's already the ocean.
Well, whatever. We have water separating us.
Yeah, water. Let's just say it's water.
Okay.
We have some sea of some name that I don't know because I
Okay.
suck at geography.
Yeah. Alright. Okay.
Oh, I love the Doug's joke for this part of the movie, the antivirus Neo thing. That was hilarious.
You have selected.
Yeah.
Whoa. 37 times. Harsh.
It's like watching an aquarium. I don't know.
So I've been watching Finding Nemo.
How do you know that?
Again, came out the same year.
How do you know that? No, I don't mean
Oh
you,
boy,
the
here we
characters.
go.
How did they...
Pedro, Neo Damarong, the best music track in this
Yes,
film. Yay!
awesome. I love this track. And again, like I keep saying, like if there ever was an actual good Dragon Ball Z live action movie, it would have to, I think the Wachowskis proved in this scene that they could be the directors of that movie. As long as they don't write, I would be fine with them directing one.
The saga fire. Yay, Hugo Weaving got
I can already tell he had to redo this scene like 4 or 5 times because the rain kept distracting him.
Actually, Theo, they did. They even mentioned that they kept like a few minutes of the behind the scenes stuff in the DVD talking about it.
I didn't knew that.
So, wait, remember in Reloaded where he had a billion Agent Smiths fighting him? But here's only just one.
Yeah. I guess he wants to prove he's basically got a giant ego by this point.
Yeah.
He wants to prove that he can do it just by himself.
Dun, dun. Even Path and Neo had a better boss fight.
Well, I recall, the giant construct mecha thingy, but
Yeah.
there is also a human section.
This battle again, it could be better, but I find it to be a nice possible prototype for a possible DBZ live-action movie that could be made in the hands of the right people. That's what I keep saying.
And Smith can fly
Whoa.
now. Again, never explained.
Also, again, the lightning is fucking things up.
I'm
Oh, boy.
pretty sure a human body can. Okay.
Whatever.
Well, he's the chosen one. I don't know.
Dun da 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 da.
Pew!
Wee. He's just a man. Wow.
Oh,
Oh my
boy.
god, he actually said it. Remember when I said earlier, can you feel it, Mr. Anderson? He actually said it here.
It tries to be clever because, you know, now you can feel emotion, so he wants to use the word.
And Neo's like, emotions? What the hell? Like,
I don't know such things.
Oh look, a reference to the first movie again.
again, I'd rather be watching that. Da, da.
See, I hate this part of the fight. This part of the fight is so overly choreographed. It's so silly. I mean, look at this.
It's not the choreography that bothers me.
Again,
it's the
Pedro,
constant-
still way better than the fight scenes in Islander of the Source.
Well,
Okay.
no shit.
Pedro, the choreography doesn't bother me as much as the constant slowdown.
Yeah, I know. Again, I'm not a fan of over choreographed action scenes. That's why I don't like the lightsaber duels in the prequels. I mean, when there's too much choreography, I find it's more like they're dancing than actually fighting.
Well, here, it's like they are.
Again, I'll take the lightsaber fight at A New Hope over any of those, because not only was it actually about the internalization of the characters, it felt like actually two people fighting, normal people.
But look, but what the hell is this?
No, this is bad too. I'm not saying this is good. I'm just saying this is bad. This is bad. This is badly choreographed. Well, not this part. This is not choreography here. This is just DBZ stuff.
Oh.
And for DBZ stuff, yeah, I could see again, like I said, I'm sorry I keep bringing this up. I could see the Wachowski directing a DBZ live action movie. This definitely is the closest thing we've ever gotten to that.
Still there, Pedro?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good.
Oh.
Hello, CG.
So,
Smith.
out of curiosity, Dwibs, since you played the game, how do you defeat the Colossus main
Oh,
at the end of Battle Neo?
Tio, I haven't got that far.
I have.
Oh, okay.
I have. Basically, you just beat the shit out of it.
Oh, but like melee, you have to throw in stuff or
No,
stuff like
yeah,
that?
you throw stuff at it.
Oh, okay. Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, the way they shot this particular shot of Neo here and then Agent Smith's face, they actually did with the green screen and shit. And watching the actors do this in the green screen for the sake of this scene is fucking hilarious.
I can imagine that.
Come on, Neo, let's talk out our problems. That's what it looks like. How much longer is this film?
We got
20
power.
minutes, Dwibs. It's almost over.
We got power. Doragamboru Z.
Holy shit.
What?
Coming up,
Oh, more pseudo philosophy. Yeah.
not just that,
Yeah,
but
the bullshit about fighting for love or stuff like that.
not just that, but coming up is, yeah, again, I know Pedro has an entirely different opinion on this, but coming up is
I do.
In terms of endings for stuff.
I know I hate the ending of this too. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know you think Lightning Returns is worse, but this is just my opinion. In my opinion, coming up is the absolute worst ending to anything I've seen ever.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, the only reason you say that is because you haven't seen Lightning Returns. Teo, help me out here.
And I don't really
Yeah,
have any intention
definitely.
to, so Well, the Wachowskis don't know.
But don't get me wrong, this ending is pretty shitty too. I'm not trying.
God damn it. Even Agent Smith's babbling on about stuff.
Trust me, dude. The Lightning Returns ending is pretty much the gaming equivalent of this.
Yeah, if not worse. If you think Mass Effect 3 ending is it's bullshit,
Well,
you haven't seen it.
no.
Actually, I've heard the Order 1886 ending is worse.
I haven't watched or played that game, so I can't tell.
It just ends. No build up, no.
I'll take that over.
Let me guess, it's a
ending
sequel
already.
because Sony wants to make a new
so
franchise.
you're telling me that they pull No Country for Old Men?
Yeah, it just stops.
Well, I'll still take that over Lightning Returns, honestly. Oh well,
Yeah.
but let's not go.
Whoa.
This hasn't seen it, so this discussion is kind of
Bad
pointless.
CGI.
Yeah. Oh.
Like seriously.
They wanted us to take this seriously.
Like
Okay, Hugo Weaving's junk now. Oh my god, all that acting's taken out my system. I must rest.
too many emotions.
Why can I contain all these emotions?
Because I have no emotions to contain.
Who's next?
We should bring in David Cage since he's the master of emotions.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What?
Yeah, this is pretty much DBZ at this point. Like it's hitting all the DBZ big battle tropes.
Great. Now we've got the and whack. God damn it, this is starting to degenerate into the bad fighting
What?
between Bane and Batman from Dark Knight Rises.
What?
Oh, thank God. Okay, I know he's got the power of the Oracle now. He can see stuff, but
You know, it would have been funny if, absorbing the power of the Oracle, Agent Smith broke, gained a knowledge of the fourth wall or something.
yeah. Okay. And now Agent Smith does a complete 180 in terms of character.
Basically, Hugo Weaving just uses Oracle powers to foretell what's going to happen in the ending, and now he's completely baffled by how stupid it is. So now he's regretting signing up for this. That's my theory.
Well, he laughed before because he knew that they will still pay him, regardless how he did. So I guess his reaction now is because he knows they didn't pay him enough.
Why is Agent Smith now a wussy? Seriously, guys, can you explain it?
No.
No, honestly, I don't care because it's over.
And now, because the whole equation thing, they nullify themselves.
Yeah, Oh no, he's been smithized. That expression.
Is it over?
Is it?
Thank God. Can we go
Yes.
now? Wow,
Yes.
that was our Matrix commentary. We hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, it's over now. What?
Oh.
Oh, come on, you gotta be.
What the?
Oh no.
Too subtle!
Explosive glasses.
Yes. Basically, Neo, sorry. Basically, Teo, all the Smiths are gonna explode now.
Why?
Because Neo and, according to the Oracle, as she said in the beginning, Neo and Smith are opposites. Therefore, if one goes, the other has to go too.
But I don't even...
Yeah, don't worry, I hit it too.
Ugh.
Okay. Explosive Yugo weavings. What a sight to behold.
Also,
Happy
again,
4th July.
look at our budget.
And of course, he died in a crucifix pose, of course.
Yeah, because we really need
I
it.
thought the symbolism was that he had wings in the background.
Mm.
Oh, it is. Can
Thank God.
can I go home now?
No. Besides, aren't you already home?
Oh, right.
Oh no, Neo's dead. I care so much at this point.
Yeah. And he's supposed to be the main character.
That's sad.
No,
yeah.
I'll still give it this. At least the movie didn't go on for another half hour after Llewellyn died.
And now the machines are going to leave them alone because we know they're so trustworthy.
To be honest, they have already, enough humans to, to
How
feed
do you
and
know?
cultivate.
But what if they run out of humans?
How do you know?
What's to stop them snatching more up?
Did design people just become psychics or something? How did they know all this?
Because,
Well, considering that guy, that kid had to suicide in order to get into the Matrix, maybe he gained psychic powers in the process or something.
no, I don't buy that.
Me neither.
Can you
Yeah,
see? Can you see why I think this is the worst?
I don't know what it's worse, the kid proclaiming this without knowledge or the people believing him on the spot.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know you don't agree with me, but can you at least see now why I think this is the worst ending?
No, I can totally see why. I'm just saying that, trust me, Dwibs.
I know. But then again, I don't really care, so...
I know, Dwibs. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to defend this ending in any way. Trust me, Dwibs. No way.
And, oh, hi, Morpheus. You did
Yeah.
nothing.
Remind me why you were a high-level danger for the agents.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Love, you're talking to me, you know. Ah, Neo. Now who am I going to be with?
Oh my god, even Don Davis is throwing in more unsubtlety at us.
Well, hey, at least this unsubtlety I can have a good time listening to.
True.
And hey, at least he's come a long way from Ballistic.
Black Cat.
Oh, the Black Cat. It's because of the first movie. They established that wherever there's two Black Cats actually. Hold on, here we go. A double Black Cat means there's something has been changed in the Matrix, which it has. So.
In this case, all of it.
Oh, there's the kid. I'll make cookies with this cat.
Cookies need love, like
everything
else.
No, you're doing it wrong. It's cookies need.
Oh, hey! Where were you all?
hi.
Did I ever tell you that you were a really shitty architect?
Hi, George Carlin. Also,
he's grumbling to himself. Oh my god!
I think
that's
I
the
haven't
sixth
considered
time.
yet. Considering Agent Smith absorbed everything in the Matrix before Neo arrived, does that mean he absorbed also the Merovingian, all his crew, and
Yeah.
these guys too?
You absorbed that, everybody.
Oh god.
What others? Oh, so let me get this straight. Just because Neo saved the Matrix from the Smith virus, The machines are not going to commit suicide by releasing their power source, their life source.
Just because they want to.
But that, why would the machines agree to that?
And also, again, like I said earlier, how do we know these machines will keep their word? I mean, they've been so trustworthy.
I know, but what bothers me most is that why would they even... Why?
Not to mention, humanity is on a more higher crisis right now because they have lost so much during the Battle of Zion. So how could they manage all the people coming from the machines?
And also, how would that be any better than this, the Matrix?
In fact, now that I think about it, why were the machines so adamant about destroying Zion anyway? They already own like 98% of the world. Isn't that enough?
Well, apparently it's the fifth time. They did it like 4 or 5 times
considering
already.
the Smith virus, wouldn't have been just simple for the machines to basically just stop and reset the Matrix or something? You know, it's still a program. I usually do this when I get a virus.
Miracles can happen. You just have to believe. Again, Dwibs, this is the Final Fantasy 15 also pulled the miracles can happen. You just have to believe thing.
Yeah, if they don't happen, it's because you didn't believe enough, jackass.
That's the ending.
Awesome music, at least.
Oh god, it's over, thank god.
So, yeah, Matrix Revolutions.
That was Matrix Revolutions, it sucks.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But at least we get this music.
Yeah.
Which is, I still don't understand what the fuck they're saying.
It's Latin.
No, yeah, it's Indonesian, they've told me.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
Well, it's something. I'm pretty sure they're religious lyrics, considering the movie.
Oh boy.
So, yeah, coupled with the worst ending I've ever seen in anything ever, this film carries over the worst aspects of Reloaded. Action that goes on for friggin' ever, characters you don't care about, ideas that could have been good, but they just got tossed away. And also a plot that makes no friggin' sense whatsoever.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Monica, I miss you.
Not the worst film I've ever seen. Again, that's still ballistic. But, yeah. What about you, Tio?
Sorry, didn't got the question.
What are your overall thoughts on the movie?
Again, I have a soft spot for the action scenes, the battle stuff, but aside from that, yeah, it sucks. At least there aren't too drawn out scenes. Like, it seems to be a little more fast when Reloaded, especially compared to the chase scene in Reloaded.
Yeah, pretty much. My final thoughts pretty much reflect this. Although I will, however, say that I still prefer this over No Country for Old Men, because at least
Me too.
I agree.
because at least in this one there's a 3-act structure. You know, a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Don't worry, James McTeague. You'll be doing a better film in 2 years. Or 3, whatever. Anything else you want to say, Pedro?
Not really. I'm tired.
Oh,
I'm drained.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was
So yeah, I'll also say I'll take Jupiter Ascending over this any day, because like I keep saying, even though Jupiter Ascending is a bad movie, I still think people are overly exaggerating its awfulness.
See, look, Kevin Michael Richardson, Deus Ex Machina voice. So yeah, that was Matrix Revolutions. We will do the Animatrix shorts at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And we might or might not be doing that with Jova. Fight choreography by Yuen Wo Ping.
Yeah, it's a shame because Yuen Wo Ping is actually one of the best fight choreographers.
Maybe Dion Lam ruined it because he's the additional fight choreographer. So I guess what other movies did he do?
He did a lot of Chinese martial arts movies, basically.
Okay. So nothing else to say?
Not really. No.
yeah, let the people enjoy the credits for what they were.
Yeah. So yeah, that's Matrix Revolutions. So
See you for the Animatrix.
see you for
So,
Animatrix.
See ya.